It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're going to see Brian Thomas Jr. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Jags and the Texans, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
Yeah, and this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Stroud going to throw right away. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the 1st down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
A second down throw for Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Keelan Robinson to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
Here's 2nd and 6. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Christian Harris there on the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here now, 3rd and 5. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play on that one. 33 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
What is it? Hey. Okay. Let's make some good plays today. Come on. Roll the boys. Time to go get set.
Once again, it's Etienne. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Let's go. 11.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So, 4th down, and on comes the rookie, Cam Little, for this Jaguar field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, You don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action with Stroud.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They will work the middle with Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. To throw, it's Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a... for this pass rush.
Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. That pass play good for 22. 1st down for Houston. Stroud. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense at it.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans move out in front, 13-3. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And he's putting together a remarkable season currently, leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Now a screen set up for ETN. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence to the left side in the hands of Rice. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, it's ETN. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll get that one complete to Rice. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. A first down throw for Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle, here's ETN. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll run it once more with ETN. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down, 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are back within 4. It is 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. He's had a nose to the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he is the NFL's leader this season for rushing touchdowns. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now he'll run.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll run again. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns